Hello everyone! Welcome back. Zargot here. Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Hope you're getting to relax after a long week of work, kick back at home, check out your favorite YouTube videos, or just jump on Netflix and watch the new show Altered Carbon. If you haven't already, pretty sweet show. Definitely a lot of sci-fi fun. Spoiler alert, it is adults only, so keep that one away from the kids. Anyway, today we're going to be jumping into a Rivals of Ixalan draft. We're doing single elimination again. Had a lot of fun doing this the other day, so we're going to jump into it one more time here. Anyway, hope you're all going to enjoy watching the picks. Hope you're all going to enjoy watching the rounds. If you do, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button. Okay, well, let's get started. Okay, so what have we got in our first pack here? We have Kuma's Awakening, which is actually a pretty strong card, being able to draw an extra card every single turn. It's also the Herd Caller, which I like a lot. That is just an excellent dino here. Everything else in the pack is kind of medium. Like Sky Marcher is fine. Scar's Devotion is actually pretty good. Pioneer is pretty good as well, but I think I just like the Herd Caller here. I mean, this is just a value creature. Okay, and then we get past the Golden Demise. It's also a Hunt the Week, and we've got the Pirate uncommon. We got the Vampire. Let's see. So if we want to be super safe, we can take Hunt the Week. It goes with our Herd Caller here. You know, taking the Lieutenant, this is a good card, but it's a little hard to kind of dedicate to, you know, a double colored card right away. I mean, the Lieutenant's fine. The Neckbreaker's fine as well. A little bit of a tough pick here. There's also Golden Demise, which I like a whole lot. Black-green, I don't know if I'm in love with black-green here. I think let's just be safe. Let's just take Hunt the Week. You know, I'm probably going to get yelled at about that because all three of these cards are premium. But I really like Hunt the Week. And I like the Herd Caller as well. Okay, now what have we got here? Okay, so there's a Griffin. I absolutely love the Griffin. I also like Jungle Creeper, so, you know, if we had taken Golden Demise, we could take Jungle Creeper here. We still could take Jungle Creeper, but I think I'd rather take the Pioneer. This is just a quality 3-drop. I mean, it's also a Dreadmaul, but I feel like Dreadmaul's in every pack, and Pioneer is not. So let's take the Pioneer. I like this. It's a good 3-drop. Although it does hurt passing the Griffin here. I love blue-white, and the Griffin's very strong. But let's take the Pioneer. Okay, no green cards. I mean, blue-green's okay. Blue-red, or green-red's also okay. We haven't seen a ton of red. We're seeing a lot of black, though, which kind of feels bad. Yeah, we could have had Golden Demise and the Jungle Creeper and the Herd Caller and taken the Fathom Fleet border here. And we could still take Fathom Fleet. It's a fine 3-drop. And we haven't seen a ton of red cards, so I mean, we could take the Trailblazer, but I haven't seen a lot of red. So maybe we just take the Fathom Fleet here and just kind of see if black is going to keep coming to us. Okay. So here's a Hardy Veteran. Or the Dinosaur Hunter. I think I'd rather have the Veteran just because we have Hunt the Week, and I think this is a good attacker. For red cards, there's Sea Red. Bravado, which should... This card is very, very good. You know, it's something to definitely keep an eye on. If you can give double strike to a pirate, this can end games very unexpectedly. It's also the Seer. Maybe we just take the Seer. I mean, if we're going to be playing dinos, this is really, really good. And I don't think we're giving too much up by taking the Veteran. And we're not sure if we're going to be black yet, so let's take the Seer. I think white-green dinos is a little bit better. And, hey, Navigator. Is this even worth trying to play? I want this for my commander deck, but that's not going to make it from here to my commander deck, so I don't know. I don't think that's probably anything we're looking at doing. White cards, there's no white cards. Black cards, there's the Dust Charger, which is okay. Could just take Aggressive Urge. Maybe we just take the Dust Charger. I mean, it's a 4-drop. It's a great target for Hunt the Week. We already have one good black card. Yeah, let's just take the Charger. Yeah, I mean, it's not a fantastic pick, but okay. Now here, so this looks like green is pretty wide open. I think I'm going to take the Brontodon just because Chair's Hatchling, it's a good 2-drop, but we don't have a ton of dinos just yet. Dreadmaul's in every pack, and Frillback's just kind of a creature. But the Brontodon, I think passing this sends a really big signal to our opponents, but this is just a fantastic 3-drop. Okay, and there's a Dreadmaul. I'm not going to pass another Dreadmaul here. Hardy Veteran I would love to have in the deck, but I'm not going to pass another Dreadmaul. Okay, now we've got a Stalker. Stalker's okay, not fantastic. Still not sure if we're going to be black or white. So maybe we just take the Stalker here just to have a 2-drop. It's important to have at least, you know, probably 4 to 6 2-drops. And here, we're not going to play the black cards. The Monitor's just meh. I mean, maybe if we end up in white, the Cleansing Ray's an okay sideboard card, or pretty decent sideboard card, I should say. And here, probably not going to play any of these cards. I guess there's a chance we could play the Relic. There's a Trailblazer back. Maybe we just take another Dust Charger. I don't really think we're going to be red. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of red stuff worth, you know, making us change our mind here. We're still not committed to black. And we're definitely in green. I like our green cards. Oh, red color's pretty good. It's kind of late. And then red, well, Horncrest. It's probably the best pick there. Oh, Frillback. That's a good wheel there. Okay, now what have we got here? Ah, another Legion Lieutenant and another Neckbreaker. Hunt the Week. There's a couple of options for us here. I mean, we could take Luminous Bonds and just jump out of the black cards. I mean, 2 Dust Chargers they're okay. They're not fantastic. So Dreadmaul, maybe we'll wield the Dreadmaul. It's also Squire's Devotion, but I kind of like this Golden Guardian. You know, if we're in green, we're going to have creatures that trade with this really easy. And if you get this going, just being able to get a 4/4 every single turn, that's pretty hard to deal with. And we're probably going to be a little slower, a little grindier. So this card's probably fine in our deck. Although it's hard to pass a Hunt the Week, but I think this card's going to be good for us here. All right, what have we got here? Nothing in green. I mean, this Vampire is not really going to make our deck. We could just take Recover if we're going to be black. There's also Everdawn Champion, which is definitely a grindy card. There's also Swaggering Corsair and the Tuscadon. I mean, if we take the Tuscadon, we can... I don't know, I kind of like our black cards better than a Horncrest and the Tuscadon. Although this is a good card. Yeah, I mean, this... I guess we could just take Recover here. I mean, this is a fine card, especially if you can get back like Herd Caller, or even like Jungle Pioneer, you know, something that just kind of lets you put more presence on the board. So we'll just go ahead and grab that here. Okay, now, take the Chair's Hatchling. The Charger's a horse, right? This isn't a dino, yeah. We take the Hatchling. I mean, it's a 2-drop, and we are falling a little short on the 2-drops. Or we could take the Zealot, which just is kind of a dirtle, let you draw a card. I mean, this doesn't make as much sense in our deck. I mean, it still draws your card, but I think I'd rather have the Hatchling. And this is trades with other 2-drops. There's also the World Shaper. We have a lot of 4s, and I definitely want to get us some more 2s. It's underwhelming, but we need some 2s here. Okay, here's a Hunt the Week. I think we're probably going to take that. Although Path of Discovery is pretty interesting for our deck. Maybe that's the pick. I mean, we have a couple creatures that make multiple creatures, plus with the Golden Guardian. Can you imagine getting Path and Golden Guardian going here? I mean, the safer pick is definitely the Hunt the Week. But our deck is kind of grindy. Maybe Path is good for us here. Interesting. I feel like we're going to see another Hunt the Week effect card, or maybe even Pounce in the next pack. Let's take Path of Discovery. I mean, this is, you know, probably not the best pick, but okay. Hunt the Week or Colossal Dreadmaul. I think we're going to take Hunt the Week here. I want to make sure we get 2 of these, and I feel like we're definitely going to see another Colossal Dreadmaul. We're seeing a lot of those. So let's take our second Hunt the Week. Okay. There's a Frillback. Or another Fathom Fleet Border. I think I'd rather have the Border. Well, maybe not. I mean, I think this guy's probably going to end up doing 2 damage to us. This is a Merfolk, right? Yeah, not a Merfolk Pirate. We only have 1 Pirate. Although this is just a stronger card. I mean, 3 toughness is definitely a lot more valuable. Although Frillback's probably better with Hunt the Week. Okay, let's just take the border. I mean, this is just a more solid 3-drop. And here's a Hardy Veteran. I'm glad to grab that here. Definitely going to take that over the Stalker. Works a lot better with Hunt the Weak. Ooh, Swift Warden. Now this is a Swift Warden or the Armasaur. I mean, it's a solid 3/3. Where are we at for our 3s here? We got 2 borders, Pioneer, Frillback, Brontodon. Maybe we're probably not going to play the Seer. Although we might, especially if we hit, you know, crazy dino. Maybe we just take the Armasaur here. No, actually, the Swift Warden allows you to have some... This allows you some tricks in combat. Let's take the Swift Warden. Okay, there we go. Here's our next Dreadmaw. Very happy to grab that. Definitely wanted at least 2. And we'll take a Naturalize for the board. Wow, all the green cards came back. So how many dinos do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6, so we could play Migration. This will allow us to splash. And it's probably going to be able to get, you know, be played for the cheaper cost. So let's take Migration here. Plummet for the board. Alright, so we can deal with flyers now. Ooh, another Dreadmaw. Yeah, I guess we'll take that. Another Frillback. Yeah, so green's just absolutely wide open. Probably not going to play the Seer, though. I don't really want to play the Stalker in this deck. Probably could cut a Charger as well. I mean, we're almost just green here. I mean, we don't even... If we see some crazy... Like a really good dino or a really good white card in this pack, we don't even have to be black right now. I mean, the borders are good, though. The Fathom Fleet borders are pretty good. But we already have, you know, a decent amount of 3-drops. I mean, we could just lightly play green, or black. Alright, get out of here. Also, we could still play the Seer. Yeah, okay. We didn't get any Knights of the Stampede, which is kind of a bummer. We saw 1, but they didn't come back. And we passed so many Dreadmauls, so, I mean, someone probably picked that up and then grabbed a couple of the Dreadmauls. I think we saw 5 or 6 of these at least. We probably aren't going to play 3, but there's a chance. I don't think we're going to main deck any of these. The Seer, though, I don't know. If we cut the black, we can play the Seer, and okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so there's the Archer. It's also Walk the Plank and Killing Contract, or Contract Killing. I think we're probably, yeah, I think we're just going to stay with black because we get to have a premium removal spell here. I think Walk the Plank's probably better just because it's cheaper. And also it takes Drowned Catacomb, but I think I'd rather have the removal spell. Walk the Plank's very, very good. I mean, this takes care of any of the big threats at a pretty inexpensive cost. And I really don't care about making the treasure tokens. Trying to lower our curve a little bit. Maybe we'll wield the Dagger Tooth. Okay, so we've got... Probably going to take Branch Walker here. This is just a very solid 2-drop. I think I like that better than Deep Root Warrior just because it allows us to explore and kind of get a little deeper into our deck. And what have we got here? Ooh, okay. So we can either take Freebooter or Vanquish the Weak. I mean, Freebooter is a good 2-drop, but do we want that more than Vanquish the Weak? I mean, we're kind of doing a lot on 3 here. I feel like maybe we do want Vanquish the Weak just to have another piece of removal. Oh, sorry, my little cat here is going crazy. I would take Mark the Vampire if I didn't see Savage Stomp here. This is really, really good for us. Happy to grab that. So yeah, we're probably going to play all these Dreadmauls. Well, we might cut 1 here. On 4, we're not doing a lot, but we're doing a ton on 3. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a few cuts as the deck is. The Stalker is definitely on the chopping block. I would like another 2-drop though, so we might end up having to play that. I mean, maybe we take out Recover. I mean, this is good, but we just have the Herd Caller that we want to get back, and that's really not even that fantastic. I mean, Path of Discovery, I kind of want to play it just to sort of see what we can do with it. I mean, we can take a very underwhelming Keeper. I mean, it's a 2-drop. You know, it doesn't do anything amazing. I mean, sometimes I've had a few games where you actually, you know, use this to do extra damage to your opponent. We take Crushing Canopy. We already have one Plummet and one Naturalize. So maybe we just take the Keeper here just to... Well, if we take the Keeper, we're just going to trade it for the Stalker. And actually, I think we'll just take the Canopy. I'd probably rather play the Stalker over the Keeper, to be honest. And this gives us more options. If we play against an opponent that has heavy flyers. And there's another Keeper. And we can take the Brontodon. But we're not really ramping, so that's... If we had a couple of the Knights, that'd probably be decent. I don't know if I care about Emergent Growth. If this gave a creature Trample, I probably would like that better. I'm going to take a 5-drop here. And we're not interested in March of the Drown. Ooh, okay. Yes. Yes. Thundering Spine back. That is fantastic. Yeah, that's really good. So yeah, I think we're going to cut Recover. Probably cut one Dreadmaw just because we have the Spine back. And I guess we could take out the Dust Charger. It's our only 4-drop creature that we got a lot of 3s, not a lot of 4s. Huh. This is interesting. Could just take out a Frillback. I think I like the Swift Warden better than the Frillback. Make one cut there. And for 2s we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably have to play all of our 2-drops. Also Plunder, Duress, Sword Diplomacy. I don't think we're going to play any of these. There's a chance we might play Duress though. And okay, Jade Guardian. It's okay. I guess we got an Emergent Growth. That's a 3-drop. It's fine. Actually, we're probably not going to play this card. All of our 3s are better than that. So we'll take the Keeper in case we need another 2-drop. And another Spiketail. Yeah. Alright, all the Keepers came back. I'm glad we didn't prioritize those at any point in the last couple picks here. Yeah, this is pretty good. We need to make one cut as it stands, but I really like the Golden Guardian. And our deck, we're very grindy. We'd definitely be able to turn it on pretty easy. More Emergent Growths. Alright. What's the one... What do we want to cut here? What's not fantastic? For 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-drops. I like that since we don't have a lot of 4s. I mean, Path of Discoveries... We have 17 creatures. Maybe we just take out the Ceratops. It's pretty underwhelming. Still leaves us with 16 creatures here. We've got 4 2-drops. 6 3-drops. We really only have one 4-drop here. It's the Charger. Do we get any other 4-drops that are a little bit better? I mean, it's possible. Maybe we just take the Charger out and put another 3-drop in. What would we swap for this? Or maybe another 2-drop. I mean, then our 4s are pretty... I mean, we're not really doing anything on 4. That's the only problem here. Walk the Plank's a little awkward in our deck, but not really because we're not. I mean, we could splash the Seer. This does allow us to ramp, but I think it's kind of hard to splash that. We only have the one Migration. We didn't get Evolving Wilds or anything of that nature. So do we want another 2-drop or another 3-drop over the Charger? Probably. Probably another 2-drop. No, you know, actually I'm going to leave the Charger in. I mean, we probably could use one more 2-drop. But I think the Charger is going to be a really good target for Hunt the Week. And Golden Guardian. So yeah, this seems pretty good. So let's do, what's Magic? 4? Okay, that's not going to do it. We'll do 10-7. No. Yeah, I mean, if we go to 6 black sources, Walk the Plank is never going to happen ever. It's just not going to happen. But we do have Migration to help us fetch a black source, or just to ramp a little bit if we want to jump from our 4s to our 6s. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I mean, there's probably going to be some games we're going to end up with 2 black sources and not be able to cast our Warden or Brontodon, which won't feel fantastic. But we have the Migration, and if we were only playing 6 black sources, I don't think I want to play Walk the Plank in the deck, and I like Walk the Plank, so. Alright, so that is going to be our deck. We're going to save this, and we will see everyone in round number 1. All right, everyone, welcome to round number 1. Looks like we're going to be on the draw here. And let's see. Not a super exciting hand, but we do have Savage Stomp, we have Walk the Plank, we had a Black Source, we have the Guardian, the Frillback, so not a super exciting hand, but I guess we'll keep this. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep this. We're on the draw, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, there's our second Black Source, so we're pretty good now. Definitely want to hit another green source. Or a 2-drop would actually be pretty nice here. 2-drop into another land would be pretty good for us. Playing against Merfolk, I assume. Ooh, maybe not. Forest? Okay. Ooh, Branchwalker. Actually, that's a pretty good hit there. Yeah, definitely going to play Branchwalker. We had a Fathom Fleet. So let's see. We can keep the Fathom Fleet up, and that's actually a pretty good target for Savage Stomp. It also gets to the Diviner. Only because we have double black am I going to leave that on top, because we can Walk the Plank if we miss the following turn, or we can Savage Stomp, which is pretty good. Alright, let's see here. So this is actually starting pretty decent. Okay. Frillback, okay. You got it. So, and we could get pretty aggressive here and Walk the Plank the Frillback and the swing for 3, but our opponent has a lot of cards in hand, and I don't particularly like doing that. So I think we'll just swing for 3 here, see if our opponent blocks. Yeah, okay, so they're just looking to slow us down, and that's completely fine. If that's the case, I think we're just going to play probably the Fathom Fleet. Take a few points of damage, but Fathom Fleet is fine. It's going to get to the Diviner, and if they just play another 2-drop, it's not going to be as bad for us here. I'd really play that in the Frillback, because then they're definitely just going to play a 2-drop and just offer the trade. Ooh, perfect. We're going to Savage Stomp that. Yeah, that'll slow our opponent down. So playing black or blue-green dinos with some probably just some good blue cards in the deck. I haven't seen anything blue yet. Maybe it might just have some early Merfolk and some late dinos, which works pretty well. So here we can actually we can play the Frillback and then Savage Stomp the Knight with the Frillback and still let us get in with the Fathom Fleet. I think that's probably a better play for us. So let's go. Yeah, this puts the 1/1 counter on it, right? First, yeah. Okay, go Frillback. We're going to go Savage Stomp on the Knight. It also lets us attack this turn and gives us a pretty big creature for next turn as well. So that's probably about as good as that turn could go for us. And then when our opponent does ramp into probably Colossal Dreadmaw, or maybe they have the Sapperling Old Growth Dryads. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually pretty good for us here. And this is when it comes into play, we can get a land. Wow. Yes, please. Definitely just going to get a green source here. It does trade with our Frillback, unfortunately. So what do we want to do now? We're in the same position. We can Walk the Plank the Old Growth Dryads. I don't like that. I think we're just sitting with the Fathom Fleet. If our opponent wants to take 3, which they probably will. They're playing blue, so the chances are they're just going to bounce the Frillback anyway. I think we just play the Guardian here. And they may have a counter spell, but I'd rather the Guardian get countered than the Thundering Spineback. Okay, perfect. And then this transform, it taps for 2 mana, right? And we could even transform this, play the spine back, and then start cranking out golem tokens. Okay, so what do we want to do here? So I think our opponent probably has the 3/3 flash creature. I mean, the frillbacks, I think, is just going to end up trading with these dryads. So what do we want to do here? Well, we could just go crazy, play Stalker and Pioneer, but that really doesn't do too much since they have a 3/3 and a 0/3 on the board. So I think we just send in, probably just send in both. I mean, if they want to trade at this point, that's probably fine. We're going to say Walk the Plank for one of their big dinos. So do we want to get rid of the Old Growth Dryad or go ahead and flip the Golem? I think we'll just flip the Golem, actually. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Golem flipped than get rid of the Old Growth Dryads. Yeah, now we have access to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so we can actually play the Thundering Spine back. The opponent's going to take 3. And this costs 4, right? Yeah. So then this turn, we'll probably just play the Pioneer. Just give us some dudes. Okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty good now. I don't know what's on our opponent's hand. I kind of felt like they had the 3/3 flash merfolk there, but I think we're going to be looking pretty good now that we have Spineback and the Golem here, which we're probably just going to start cranking out 4/4 Golems. And we'll just send in the Fathom Fleet, see if our opponent wants to trade now. Sorry if you can hear my cat. He's going crazy in the back here. Yeah, okay. That's a fine trade. And yeah, we'll just send it back to our opponent. I mean, I guess we could play the Stalker, actually. Yeah, the Stalker's probably fine because it gets to the Diviner. Something big, we're just going to walk the plank. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Let's just go ahead and make our 4/4 Golem. That's a shame for our opponent there, but that's a big old dino. If I ever wanted to walk the plank something before, that was it. And we'll just send everything in here. Yep. And yeah, no reason to play anything. We're just going to make another Golem. I think that's it for our opponent. It's going to be pretty hard to beat the land. Yeah, okay. So, blue-green, big dinos. Anything we want to put in here? I didn't see anything flying. I mean, just saw only a couple cards from our opponent, really. Do we want Duress? Probably not. I don't think we saw really enough cards. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll just send it back the way it is. Yep. Okay, so we're going to be on the draw again. Got a pretty good start. We kept, you know, kind of an iffy, a little bit of an iffy hand, but this one we will not be keeping. Just no way. Punished. Probably going to go to game 3 if we can't get something on our 5 here. All right. Guess that's what we're keeping. Ooh. Okay, we'll leave that on top. Yeah, a good 3-drop. Also with Hunt the Weak, that's pretty good. Okay. So our opponent's playing Brontodon. That is a beast. So I'm definitely glad we killed that Knight of the Stampede when we did. Ooh, Deep Rooted Elite. Alright, so they are playing just value Merfolk and big dinos. That's Thrashing Brontodon. It's going to be a good, really good target for Hunt the Weak. So we got a lot of good quality 3-power creatures in our hand, so maybe we'll be able to out-tempo our opponent, especially if they play just a bunch of these little guys. Frillback, that's pretty decent, but the Brontodon will get through that. Send in for 1. Yep. No land, but we're still going to play Brontodon here. Hopefully we'll hit a land this turn, because we really want to be able to hunt the weak. Diviner, okay. Knight of the Stampede. I'm going to keep that on top. Okay. Beaming Barrier, all right. Just in with the throwback, I assume. Yep, we're going to take that. Second hunt the week. When you just play the hatchling, just so we have a blocker, it's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. Definitely would have hit a land here. I think we're going to be okay if we can hit a land next turn. So we can just hunt the weak, their biggest dude, and just start sending in the Thrashing Brontodon. I have the Stampede. It's probably going to be the one we're going to hunt the weak. No attacks from our opponent. Oh, okay. We will gladly trade the 2-1 for the 4-2 there. There's our land. We can go ahead and hunt the weak on this knight. We can get that guy out of here. So we've taken 2 damage. We still have 3 left. So yep, we'll go ahead and just send in the Brontodon here. Right, we've taken 2. They only have 2 possible. They can't pump. Okay, yep. Might just block with the barrier so they can get a treasure token. Nope. Okay, that works. All right, we have another hunt the week here. I'm actually, Brontodon. Okay. I'm gonna send in for 2. No. Ooh, okay. I think we're gonna play Path of Discovery. Oh, wait. No. We can't do that. Hold on. I have a Brontodon here. Alright. So we could hunt the weak the Brontodon. I'm going to play Path next turn. Kind of going all in on that if we do. Adversely, we can attack. Let's see if they want to trade their Brontodon. Nah, I think we're just good. Let's just try to hunt the weak. So get this guy off the board so we can play Path of Discovery next turn. I really want to play this card. I haven't really had the opportunity to just kind of go crazy with it. Plus our opponent doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. Okay, so we've taken 3. I think we can still swing in here. This is just an enchantment, right? Oh, artifact or enchantment. So you can blow up the barrier if we needed to at some point. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I wouldn't, but, you know, interesting to see that that's a possibility. I don't think we get blown out by anything here. Yeah, they're just going to go ahead and start chumping. That's perfect. Get their token. That does ramp them a little bit, but I think they're going to get there on that eventually anyway, so. And they didn't get a land. They're going to play a 5 here. Under the Stampede. Okay. Opponent's all in on that Brontodon, so. So they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're just going to send in our Brontodon again here. Probably just going to chump with the Deep Root Elite. Take the 5. Alright, so I'm going to play Path. I think this is going to be pretty decent for us. Hopefully we can start hitting some land drops. Actually, if we hit a 2, if we hit a 2 drop here, we could go Fathom Fleet, maybe even hit a land, play the 2 drop. Really don't want to see a bounce spell against us. Ooh, yeah, that's a big creature. Alright. So I'm send in for 4 now. Yep. No? Savage Stomp would be such a good draw right now. Crested Herd Collar. Ooh, that's really good. That is really good with Path Discovery. Let's just play the Fathom Fleet. I'm going to take 2, but we do get a trigger. Branchwalker. Let's put that on top. I think. Yeah, let's put that on top because then we're going to get a whole bunch of triggers the following turn. And then we could even get kind of cute with Swift Warden if we wanted to later. We're not going to be able to attack here, unfortunately. We're just going to have to hold back for now because we're going to have to double block the Dreadmaw. It's going to cost us our Brontodon, but that's okay. I'll trade Brontodon for a 6/6 trample. Plus now the Herd Collar is going to make 2 4/4s. Armasaur, okay. What's our opponent got here? Any attacks? And Frillback. Alright. I assume they send the Dreadmaw here. Yeah, and we're definitely going to block. I mean, we can't take 6 right now. Okay. Draw the Branchwalker. So I think we're just going to play Branchwalker first. Don't think we need our black source here. Okay. So then we get to explore. We see a Hardy Veteran, and that can go to the graveyard. Then we get to explore again. We got our land. And we can just hold up the Herd Collar here as a little surprise for our opponent. So I'm not going to send any attacks in. Next turn we can play the, or excuse me, not the Herd Collar, the Swift Warden. We'll hold up the Swift Warden here. We can play Herd Collar next turn now. And get 2 4/4s for 5. Seems pretty good. And our opponent is just drawing all the creatures, but none of the lands. And that's pretty good. We're going to get to make this a 3/3. It's going to be tough because our opponent has a lot of creatures here, but I don't think we're out of this just yet. Just because Path is going to make every single creature just that much better. They have some attacks this turn. And if we draw a land next turn, the Dust Charger is actually a 6/6. Put all the counters on the jungle board. Okay. What are they going to send with here? Alright, instep, we're just going to play the Swift Warden. Dreadmaw. That's pretty good. I think we'll leave that on top. 7/7 tramples, nothing to put your nose up at. I'm going to play Herd Collar. Do we want to attack with anything here? We can send in the Fathom Fleet. It's just going to trade with the Frillback. Send in Fathom Fleet and the Swift Warden and see if we can trade for the Overgrown and for the Jungleborn. Well, they might just triple block. The Diviner makes our attacks not as good though. Maybe we'll just play the Herd Collar here, get a bunch of triggers. Okay, we got a land. And Spineback is definitely going to stay on top. Spineback with Path is going to be pretty nuts. Play our lands and send it back to our opponent. We still need one more land to play it, but next turn, worst case scenario, we have a 7 or a 6/6 trample, maybe 7/7. So now I think if we can just stabilize for a couple turns here, we'll be able to out-tempo our opponent pretty easily. Well, not tempo, but just outbeat our opponent, just because the 7/7 is going to start cranking out 4 4/4s? 5/5, maybe 5/5s. Okay, so now let's play the Dreadmaw. hitting the land is actually really good. Okay, so now do we want to do any attacks? Probably still not. I want to get the spine back in play first. And it'll come out as maybe a 6/6. Yeah, the spine back's gonna make all these guys a lot better, and then we can send some attacks in. And our opponent just isn't drawing any land. Wow. Okay, they got the Brontodon, so that's a thing. But I'm not too worried about it since we have the spine back now. Okay. Frillback probably, well, actually the Frillback is a 5/6 power creature. Maybe we just leave that there. Yeah, it's probably fine. That's probably fine. Okay, and still not going to send any attacks just yet because they have the Brontodon. I wish we actually had some pump spells. That'd be pretty good for our deck. And this does cost 7 to use? 6 to use, okay. Well, this is going to be a grindy game, that's for sure. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have any crazy cards like, ooh, now what's this do? That is pretty good. The Brontodon would be really good for us right now, actually. But, it's not going to be possible. Okay. When it attacks, exile it at the end of combat. Oh, we can just block that thing, so it doesn't do it automatically. Or we can just vanquish the weak it, so I think we'll be okay there. So we can play... Well, actually, I don't think we need to play anything. We're going to be able to start cranking out dinos here. So we can just send it back to our opponent. Hold up vanquish the weak if they want to play the Galleon. Or send the Galleon in, I should say. This is interesting though, because anything we send in is just going to get blocked with the Brontodon. Okay, well, I don't think we worry too much about a 1/1 counter. That is a cheap Dread Maw. I don't know, this is going to be tough for us. Kind of want our opponent to send something in here. And we're going to start burning through our deck pretty quickly. Path of Discovery. Any attacks from opponent? I assume not. Go ahead and make a dino. And Fathom Fleet. We're just going to leave it on top. I don't want to burn through my deck too fast. And we could play Frillback and Fathom Fleet. We'll put the Frillback, I think, because that's just a big creature. We haven't hit Walk the Plank yet, have we? No, okay. Got a land, which is not a bad draw. And still one off from being able to use the ability here. So we probably should just play Fathom Fleet. Especially since we have a pirate right now, so we won't really get penalized by it. The 2 life points, I should say, we won't get penalized that way. Got another land, okay. Still no good attacks. I think Walk the Plank will definitely put us in a position where we can kill the Brontodon and just send a bunch of big guys in. Just have to be careful because our opponent blocks it a certain way. I mean, we are dead on the attack back. Or if they have a piece of removal for our spine back, which they may. If they have a Hunt the Weak or a Savage Stomp, the spine back definitely loses in that transaction. Okay. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play the Stalker. Another land here. Alright, send it back to our opponent. We are going to deck ourselves. Okay. Got another land. Alright, down to 11 cards. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can play the Charger. This guy definitely has a send. Can leave that on top. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, this is kind of a double-edged sword here. We can make a ton of dudes, but okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep making creatures here. We're not gonna win by not having more creatures. Okay, Golden Guardian. Definitely go ahead and play this. Got a land. Send it back to our opponent. So we have access to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So we could make 2 creatures a turn. So maybe we go ahead and just fight this turn. Well, that doesn't get us a creature right now, though. Well, we can fight and make a spine back. So let's just go ahead and fight the probably just a 5/5. And then we can still make our 3/3. Oh. Okay. Alright, and we get to draw now. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures, and our opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 creatures. I think we're going to attack next turn, because end turn we can vanquish the weak, make a golem, make a dino. As long as our opponent doesn't have fog, I think we'll be okay. I assume we're just going to vanquish the weak and Knight of the Stampede. Ooh, that's a card. Might be vanquish the weaking something right now. Okay, putting a counter on the Jungleborn. They're going to get to transform this. Yeah, we have to attack this turn, so... Wow. We are dead on board if we don't kill our opponent this turn coming up. Oh no, wait. Let's see, plus X is power. Oh no. We are actually dead on board now. That is a shame. That's right, you don't have to wait a turn for this to activate. Oh no. The turn we were going to be able to swing in. What a bummer. Okay. That's it for us there. That was a bit painful. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I think we're definitely going to throw in Crushing Canopy. Maybe Naturalize, because we don't want to lose to that. What's not fantastic here? Probably the Stalker. Stalker isn't amazing. I mean, that takes down our 2-drops. And maybe Vanquish the Weak. Do we need naturalized though? Yeah. I mean, this is versatile. Let us kill the creature or the enchantment or any other problems. Maybe we just play both. I guess we can take out the Thunder Herd. That doesn't seem to be super necessary here. All right, let's give this a go again. Definitely a big bummer that we lost to our opponent there. I guess we could switch out the Dust Charger maybe for a Dreadmaw. Or else we could just put Duress in. No, I think this is fine. This is interesting. I think I'm going to keep it only because we do have a 2-drop for early. We have a piece of removal, and then we have Path, so all of our creatures are just better. We have both of our colors of mana here, so, you know, not a fantastic keep, but I think this will be okay. This will allow us to dig through our deck. Okay. We're going to have to play a little faster here since we're kind of low on time. Ooh, they have a 1-drop. Ooh, the Dryads. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we'll just get a Swamp here. It's a very aggressive way to start the game. So do we want to play the Hatchling, or do we want to just play Vanquish the Weak? We might just want to Vanquish the Weak, that creature, slow them down. So that way next turn we can go Path into Hatchling and whatever else we happen to have. Yeah, let's just Vanquish this. Okay. Yeah, and now we're gonna pump the brakes. We're gonna play Path first, because I don't think we're gonna out aggro our opponent. But next turn we can play Hatchling and Fathom Fleet and get 2 triggers off of Path, which seems a lot better than just playing a Fathom Fleet this turn. Throw back. Okay. Probably just gonna trade with the Hatchling. So we play Hatchling and Fathom Fleet. Well, we got enough lands to do everything we ever wanted to do here. So now I'm definitely glad we played Path and the sequence we did, or else we'd be dead drawing for 2 consecutive turns. Alright, opponent's just going to go ham here. Ooh, Herd Caller, that's a good draw. Fathom Fleet. I think we're going to put that in the graveyard. That we're going to leave. And now we don't have any attacks, unfortunately, just because of the Knight. But we're 1 Hunt the Week away from being able to go kind of crazy with our decks. Our opponent has 5, 6, 7, so they're only 2 away from the Brontodon? No, the Brontodon calls 6. 7, 8, yeah, okay. So Dreadmaw from our opponent. Oh, and a Frillback. That's right, you got the Knight. No attacks, I assume. So we play the Dreadmaw here. Be great to see like Savage Stomp. Frillback. I think we'll put that in the graveyard. I need to get to a Hunt the Week or Savage Stomp, something of that nature. Now we'll send this back to our opponent. Next turn we'll probably just attack with the Dreadmaw. Hopefully we'll trade their Dreadmaw. Well, actually, they have the 2 Frillbacks, so maybe that's not fantastic. This card would have been pretty good in our deck too. More land. Bummer. Well, we can send the Dreadmaw. And it may just trade with the Knight and the Frillback. Well, actually, it's got 7 toughness here. They're going to have to block with the 2 Frillbacks or Frillback. And we're going to probably the 2 Frillbacks is what's going to happen there. But that'll kind of clear the way for us a little bit. Nah, we'll hold up 1 more turn here. Just because Hunt the Week's going to be a lot better with our Dreadmaw. Another Armosaur. just throw that in the graveyard. Okay, so we unfortunately can fight, but we can't make a token also this turn. If our opponent doesn't draw Hadana's Climb, maybe we can go a little crazy here. Knight of the Stampede, okay. Ooh, shoot. Click through. That's a shame. Why did I F6? Alright, we'll not F6 this turn. It's the Brontodon, okay. So send it back to our opponent here. We really don't have any attacks with the big guy on the board. Walk the Plank would be fantastic for us, however. Ooh. Now let's read this guy. Get to draw when we cast a non-creature spell. Alright, that's interesting. And we just F6'd, which is a huge bummer, because I am going to miss a trigger from the golem here. That's a shame. Oh, they're sending with everything? Okay, so we're not going to miss a trigger. All right, and yeah, we can leave that on top. And blocks, what are we doing here? So we got the 7/7, we'll block their 6/6. I think the hatchling's just gonna go ahead and block the raptor. And we've got I think we double block the Brontodon. Block the 4/4, block the 4/4, and go ahead and block the 4/2. See what our opponent has here. They're going to get a whole bunch of triggers. Play the Pioneer. Leave the Hunt the Weak on the top. And we have to send it back to our opponent. We don't have enough creatures yet, but if we don't run out of time, I think we're going to be able to get them. Just because we have Crushing Canopy for Hadanas. And this guy, they can return. Okay. Any attacks? Okay, then we get to Hunt the Weak, so we'll go ahead and Hunt the Weak. Our Dreadmaw with their big guy. He gets to draw a card. And I think we'll just set ourselves up to attack next turn. Yeah, we'll be able to start sending in the Dreadmaw. Okay. Jungle Delver. I'm assuming that goes to the graveyard. Nope. Okay. Deep-Root Elite. Okay, that makes sense. Just looking to get some triggers. Okay, here I think we're just going to go ahead and send the Dreadmaw, the Golem, the Golem. See what blocks our opponent has. We're gonna hold back these two here just so we don't get them just blocked unnecessarily. The big guy's going to do the damage we need to do anyway. Our opponent just took it all. Okay. Go ahead and play the Dreadmaw. Good to hold up a couple blockers here, just in case. Okay, send it back to our opponent. Now, I would hate for them to play Strength of the Pack and just send all these creatures in. That would not be great for us. Alright, there's their Delver. And he attacks this turn. Okay, so now we can go ahead and hunt the weak on probably one of these knights. Whoops. Just get rid of some of the toughness there. I think we're just going to send in all of our big guys here. Yeah, send in Dreadmaw, Dreadmaw, Golem, Golem, Golem. Yeah, we'll just send everything in here. I don't think our opponent's going to be able to live through this one unless they have a fog spell. Plus, we are very short on time right now. Okay. Wow, that was such a grindy game. Ugh. The sudden realization that we have no interaction with flying creatures, it's kind of painful. We got a lot in our sideboard. Crushing Canopy, Plummet, we're very good, but you know, there's nothing else that really interacts, unfortunately. Creature-wise, you know, we have the removal spells, of course. But anyway, we barely eked that one out. 56 seconds left. That was painful. Our opponent's at minus 32, so that's always fun to see. Anyway, we will see everyone back in game number 2. All right, welcome to game 2. We're going to be on the draw here. And we've got, you know, another kind of underwhelming hand. But we do have Swift Warden. It's a good 3-drop, and it can surprise a 2-drop sometimes. Walk the Planks, good piece of removal. I like Path of Discovery. This is actually turning out to be a pretty good card, so I think we'll go ahead and keep this. And we are playing against Kaladesh. Alright. Playing against some old school. Oh, Golden Guardian, Path of Discovery. Alright, that seems pretty good to me. Our opponent's playing red. Are they Dinos? Are they Boros? What are we playing against here? Alright. Another mountain. Ah, that's a shame. Wow. Be really nice to have a Dino right now. That would have been actual perfect timing for that. We could ramp right into our 4-drop, Path of Discovery, and then start slamming 3s and 2s after that. So, we're playing just against a straight red deck? Or is our opponent just missing their second color? So what do we want to do here? We can probably just want to play the Soul Warden, or Swift Warden, into turn. To see what our opponent has. I don't think there's any point to ramping right now. I'd rather just get a presence, but you know, we'll play it into turn, just see what's going on. Okay, red-blue. And, whoa! Okay, so let's see here. When it dies, you get an elemental token, and it gets to resurrect itself. Alright. Well, we might as well get the Swift Warden out here. That's interesting. That's a good card to, you know, Luminous Bonds. Okay, so we're not going to walk the Planket. We're not going to attack either. They'll get it back, because it comes back. Wow, that is... Okay. We're just going to have to make our creatures bigger and better than our opponents. Unfortunately, we just can't attack. They'll get it back. They'll get the Phoenix back immediately. This is a strong card. I mean, 4 for 4/3 flyer is fine, but the fact that it just resurrects itself, this is probably worth a decent amount of tickets too, I would imagine. Get in for the 4, so I'm just going to play a big ground blocker here. Or they might just bounce our Swift Warden. They have the rig hauler? Maybe? No? Yeah, okay. It's going to bounce our Swift Warden. Makes sense. Now, is this coming to play tapped or untapped? Ah, it's a shame. Okay. Well, guess we can just use the Thunder Herd. No, we don't have a Dino. It costs 3. So, yeah, there's not much we can do here. I guess we'll just main face a Swift Warden. Just so it doesn't get countered. It'll land? Okay. Fair enough. We can probably just trade with the Deadeye just to mitigate some damage here. Opponent's just going to get in for 4. Seems reasonable. This is going to be tough. We really need to draw a lot of creatures here just to kind of outclass our opponent. Or we could trade with the Phoenix and then hunt the weak the token or walk the plank, something of that nature. Actually, Brontodon, not a bad draw. I guess we can just attack in for 3. We need to get the Rig Hauler off the board. I really don't want to hunt the weak right now. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, okay. So our opponent's just going to beat us down with the Phoenix. I mean, we're on a very small clock here. So I guess we can just play... Probably just play Thunder Herd. Just get this out of our hand, and then we can play the Brontodon. We're going to play that anyway, so... And let's just get another Forest. We do get to explore. We got another land. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. We do have an attacker now, at least, and we've got a good target for Hunt the Weak. Something big here. Okay. Wow. I'm not going to Hunt the Weak that. We will walk the plank. We're going to take 4. We've only got a couple more turns left before the Phoenix just takes us out here, but not much we could do there. I mean, we could... what does this guy do? Just have to sacrifice a permanent? So we could Hunt the Weak, the Phoenix, and then walk the plank. How many mana sources do we have? We have 8. Then we just die to the Dino. I know we can block. We don't even get to kill this guy. It's the problem. Yeah, I think we just have to walk the plank this guy. That's a shame. I mean, if we could have killed the Phoenix, but then we have to chump the big creature and then we just die if they have any removal. I mean, this game's not looking great for us right now, but this is probably the safer play. Now let's play the Guardian. At least we got a land out of the way. Already played our land this turn, so yeah, send it back. How do we win this? Well, I mean, we can kind of durdle a little bit. We can Hunt the Weak, the Phoenix. It'll come back to play. You know, they'll be off the attack for a turn. If we do draw another removal spell, you know, we could maybe get rid of it. Looks like our opponent is kind of flooding here. They have a pump spell. Okay, so we're at 1. They have 1 more. Or do they just have 1 damage after this? Ah, okay. Yeah, they got it. Okay, let's go to sideboarding here. Okay, so Phoenix, that is tough. How do we take care of the Phoenix? I mean, all we can kind of do is just throw in maybe Crushing Canopy, just so we have one more. I mean, I'm happy to take out the migration here and just put in Crushing Canopy, because we're going to have to double up on removal spells if they draw that again. And I'd rather have Crushing Canopy just because they are playing blue. So even if they don't draw the Phoenix, we can use this to get rid of you know, blue enchantment. I think that's all we can really do there. Yep, I'm fine with that. Okay, let's send this back. Okay, we'll definitely be on the play. And what do we get here? Well, we got a Swift Warden and a Hunt the Weak, Crushing Canopy. So we got our... I don't like the fact that we have Walk the Plank and no other... no black sources, but... I guess we'll keep this. I mean, we do have Swift Warden here. We've got a good 3-drop. Yeah, it's not I'm not super thrilled about this keep. Okay. And we definitely need to hit some lands, but Swift Warden with Hunt the Weak's fine. And then later in the game, we can always Crushing Canopy and Walk the Plank if we hit a couple black sources there. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to hit a land next turn. Black source would be fine. We can play the Fathom Fleet and hold up the... Okay, Suncloud Raptor. So we can hold up the Swift Warden. Come on, land. Okay, well... not great, but it does at least trade with the Raptor. Perhaps we should have went ahead and mulliganed this. I have to hit a land this turn or it's not going to be great for us. Send in. They may have Sure Strike, but you know, we're going to go ahead and offer the trade here. Okay, that's fine. We'll take 3 points of damage. They spent their turn. Land. We're still drawing stuff to do, but I'd much rather have land. I think we're going to be too far behind to really come back at this point. I mean, if we can draw double, if we can draw swamp, we'll be looking really good just because our whole hand will be on line here. Buccaneers. Hopefully this will hit a land. That would be good for us. Hey, all right. Something went right. We will happily block this creature if they'd like to send it in. Yep. We're completely fine doing that. Just mitigate as much damage, as many creatures as we can keep off the board is going to be good for us. Land. Give us a land. Oh, this is painful. Oh my goodness. We are going to lose this game. This is unfortunate. Okay, well, the only good part is our opponent isn't doing anything too spectacular right now. But we are falling very, very far behind. And we have a ton to do if we can just hit a land here. Okay, now we're talking. I'm going to go ahead and just play the Swift Warden now. I don't want it to get countered. And then if we can hit a swamp, Vanquish the Weak, Fathom Fleet will be online. It's going to opt. Okay. I'm assuming they're going to scry something to the bottom. Yeah. That's pretty good. You know, get the Riverwise and opt to just get rid of some garbage. We haven't seen the Phoenix just yet, so maybe that's not a thing. I mean, we're going to block here. They probably have a combat trick, but I assume they're going to bounce this creature. Maybe we just called their bluff. They're probably going to bounce it anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. That's acceptable. Again, until we can hit, you know, some more land here, I just need to mitigate as much damage as possible. All right, now we're talking. What do we want to do here? Let's see. We can just play the Fathom Fleet. It's probably the play. I mean, we're probably just going to end up having to block the Storm Fleet, but I mean, the other option is to Vanquish the Weak on the Storm Fleet, and that doesn't seem fantastic. I think I'd rather hold that up for something a little more important. And our opponent's flooding a little bit, but yeah, I think we're just gonna. No, I think we'll take the 3 here because if our opponent doesn't do anything too crazy, we might just hunt the weak, the Storm Fleet on our turn. I guess we get punished if they have the Rig Hauler. Another Pyromancer? Okay. That's a thing. Alright. And Summoner. Ooh. That is probably going to be what we're going to have to kill here. And we can hunt the weak, the Summoner. And then we've got a blocker up at least. Yeah, that's our best play for right now. Not going great, but we are burning through our opponent's cards. And if they don't hit a bounce spell, you know, we've got some options here. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to block. I mean, this could be Sure Strike. I mean, they might just be chipping away at our life total here. Or they might have another one of these Storm Fleet. Or, oh my goodness. Wow, they have got a lot of these guys in their deck. That's the 3rd one? Well, it's doing a lot of work. Sailor means? Okay. Not too worried about the Sailor. Okay, let's play the Golden Guardian here. It's a good blocker. Our opponent can still swing in and do 4 to us. You know, and they could just have so many different cards just to finish this game right now, but that's a shame. I don't think we're going to be able to come back from this. Are you kidding me? Wow, this deck is nuts. I mean, the Summoner is not the most fantastic card, but I think it's pretty good. And to have 2 of them in the same deck, and they have the Phoenix. It's pretty good. No attacks this turn. Land? Of course not. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to Vanquish the Weak this guy. And just pray our opponent draws nothing this turn. I mean, the good thing is they're out of cards, so if they want to swing in, they're going to lose one of their attackers. We can hit some lands here. Maybe we can stabilize. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to play Hardy Veteran. Well, that is all we can do for right now. And we got a lot of action in our hand. I'd love to hit a swamp at this point. Five. What are they playing for 5? 6? 7? Okay, got the big dino here. Yeah, I kind of need to hit a swamp right now. Hey! Alright. Let's see here. So, yeah. We kind of have to walk the plank this. It's unfortunate, but it's all we can do right now. And next turn we can play the Dreadmaw. And if our opponent doesn't draw anything next turn, we might actually be able to get back in this game. Of course, if they draw a bounce spell or anything like that, ugh. No. That is not going to be something we can deal with. We have 3 turns now. Let's see here. So we play the Dread Maw. Yeah, I just don't think we're going to be able to do enough damage. And we have no flyer. We have nothing that can block a flyer. Yeah, if they draw Sure Strike or anything here. That's a shame, just when we're getting ready to kind of get back in this game. But you know, again, that's the big weak point of this deck. It just had really no way to kind of ooh, okay. Getting a blocker off the board, so now I think they can swing for lethal? Almost. They need 1 more point. I imagine let's go ahead and swing with everything. No, play it safe. Yeah, let's play the big guy. And we don't have any attacks because we can't even take a single point of damage this turn. Take our 3. To the bitter end. Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. If they hadn't drawn specifically this hexproof flyer, we'd be looking pretty good right now. We'd be able to start cranking out dinosaurs. We actually would be able to send the Dreadmaw this turn. I mean, even if this was the Phoenix, I think would be okay because we'd be able to set it aside for 1 turn, and just put a lot of pressure with these, you know, with the Dreadmaw, and be able to play like Branch Walker here. And set up our draw for the next turn. You know, I mean, we would have drawn a land, but okay. Well, anyway, you know, this is single elimination, so we'll go ahead and just concede here. Our opponent got us with their deck with all kinds of good rares and a Phoenix, which, ugh, that thing is not great. not great to play against. Well, it's good to see the Phoenix there. It is, as described, a fantastic card. It's a 4/3 flyer for 4, which comes back. I mean, very, very powerful. Hard to say that it isn't. I mean, that card definitely just obliterated us. There's nothing we could do about it. You have to double up your efforts to get it off the board, unless you have something like Raging Regisaur or the Forerunner, in which case it's probably a little bit easier to take care of. But yeah, very, very strong card. Highly recommends, and hope we get the opportunity to draft with at some point. Just want to talk about blue, red, blue, white. Initially, I kind of thought blue-white was probably my favorite colors, so the strongest colors, I would think, in Rivals, but I can honestly say, after playing against blue-red some and seeing how a lot of the cards have settled and how the format is taking shape, blue-red, blue-white, I think both of them are equal. I mean, they both have very strong common cards for removal, good common flyers, which make them very strong. You can kind of control the board and get your flyers across. And then they have just nuts cards, you know, like the Phoenix. And then we got to play with Azor the other day, which is very, very strong. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching the rounds. I know the first round was pretty grindy. You know, that just happens sometimes. You get into the stalemates. I feel like there probably was an opportunity in game number 2 there. We maybe could have ended and not had to go on to game number 3. But, you know, it is what it is. We did go to game 3. And, you know, we got eliminated here, so we won't be going to a 3rd round. But I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything today. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.